Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fifth quarter with Coach Coy Sisk, and we're in the fourth week, right?
We'll start the fourth, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the fourth week right now. Of course, we had last week, we had an open date. We went to Marshall County last night, and as happens from time to time, Marshall County's a tough place to go play football.
Right, look, Marshall County's reloaded and had some of the tools that they're used to having, especially a transfer quarterback in out of Oakland and left-handed guy, Teat, that can definitely throw the football. So it opens up Marshall County's playbook a little bit, and defensively, we'll see these guys are multiple. They can do some things.
Yeah.
And, hey, always a tough environment, but...
And senior laden.
Yes.
They're sort of like we were last year. They're heavy on the senior side, and of course we're not heavy on the senior side.
Not heavy on the senior side.
And we had some kids that didn't make the ball game last night for this reason or that reason. There's a little sickness going around and different things. So we didn't have some of our players on the field that might have made a difference in what happened in that ball game. But they had a good football team, and our young men, I thought there were parts of the game that I was really impressed with, and you and I were talking before the show. The defensive middle, I thought, did a good job last night.
I think our guys
They did. You know, they got us on the outside. They had a lot of speed. Mm-hmm. Got us on the outside a little bit, but the middle of our defense played really well last night. I
mean, hey, those guys are starting to grow up, John, and they're getting some games under their belt. Hey, as a team as a whole, but like I said, having to go both ways a little more.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, and having to run with some speed and see some speed, recognize formation, do some things. I was real proud of those guys last night for being able to do some of the things they were able to accomplish.
They did a good job. So what we'll do right now is take a quick commercial break and be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma, Marshall County, 2022.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Coach, who we have for captains last night?
Last night we went with Jackson Sheffield and Ethan Hargrove. These are two guys right here that, I mean, we all understand Jackson is a senior right there. He's been with us through the fire. And Ethan also a guy that played quite a bit last year. And just real proud of the way these guys, one, carry themselves, and two, the way they compete. And Marshall County, hey, blessed with another solid kicker. This guy can boom it. Watched him actually last week against Creekwood. He finishes them up with about a 35, 40-yard field goal to win the game.
And he's not that big a kid,
No.
Or he doesn't appear to be.
So a little different look here from the Wildcats. You got a tight end wing here, and we're gonna move and shift a little bit. But what we're trying to do right here is get the edge and then check and see what's going on backside. Coach Caleb does a super job of coming up with some of these things. And this was kind of a last minute adjustment, something you hadn't seen a whole lot out of us. But as you can tell right here, hey, it's not like we're getting every single block solid. It's not like we're able to seal everything, but I mean, we're able to make some good decisions with the football and slowly keep moving those chains, and that's what it's all about, John.
Moving the sticks, man, moving the sticks. You know, and we know that every team we go up against is going to have a microscope and a telescope on number 22.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and he's an exceptional young man. And that was a great play right there by DeLauder.
Yeah, he's his own read. He's going to keep that thing. And,
so close.
Get it. But
we're firing off the ball pretty good right now, and things are...
and that's Kanai Johnson, sophomore. And so
that was like catching a falling star right there, wasn't it?
A lot of put a little air underneath that one, and able to keep it out the backside again. So, hey, look, opening drive. Hey, you're able to come down, punch it in.
Feeling good.
Hey, tempo's up, momentum's up, and that's one thing we talked about last night before the game is, hey, we've got to stay positive throughout the game and just continue to make plays. Hey, make every rep count. So a little different look here, kicking off wise, and we actually get it to the one dude we didn't want to get it to. Amazing athlete, and he's able to make a couple of moves there, and how's it? Pretty quick right there. You think you run that fast?
No. If I couldn't even do that with a bicycle. But it shows you what difference our kicking game makes. You know, we talk about the Chadwick boy as a weapon, and that doesn't happen if he's out there on the field not sick.
Well,
and kicks the ball in the end zone. That doesn't happen.
And look, we still have to learn to cover that.
Sure,
and do that correctly.
You do.
Hey, that's part of the game. And but like we've said before, I mean, here we're gonna start on the 20 again. You're 80 yards away.
Yeah.
A little different when you get it on the 40 or anything else. But still, what I was really proud of so far is that, hey, we're getting on and maintaining some blocks. It's not always the right guy. You know, we're not always on the right guy, but we're on a guy, hey, and staying with the block. That's showing a little more maturity and a little more growing up by your offensive line.
And they've got some good-sized kids out there.
There's no doubt. I mean, like I said, a little older than us in places, but nobody cares how old you are on Friday. I don't think anybody asked any of those guys how old they were when they lined up. So we've got to play the top potential right there. Again, so in weeks past we've seen maybe not being greedy instead of needy right there. We talked about that, I think, last time.
Yeah.
But I think Nathan's doing a good job taking what the defense is giving him, right? And not throwing the ball up for grabs. And hey, seeing his target getting ready to roll. So our first punt, right? And we're able to see a crease right there and keep the chains alive. So keep us moving right there.
Was that seed planted?
That seed was planted and watered.
And watered.
Planted and watered. Right. We knew in order to have a shot that we'd have to make some plays like that. We'd have to take some chances, take some risks. And it turns out to a good thing. We are getting ready to cross the 50. So keeping the ball out of Marshall. It's hard to score, John, if you don't have the ball.
You're exactly right.
And as explosive as Marshall County is, hey, we knew that would be a factor. Again, our offense doing a great job. A couple of weeks ago, hey, we tried to go on two. What are we doing? Jumping off sides.
Yeah.
Things like that. They're sitting in, right? And actually changed the play call right here. And just got to play pitch and catch right there. Just got to play pitch and catch.
Man, they're looking for him.
That's right. Hey, sometimes when they're looking for Jackson, they can find him. They won't like what they find. Other times, they'll get the best of them. One thing I can say about it was some of the officials last night, and Jackson wasn't the only one they talked about, but they did say, hey, it's fun watching your guys get after, you know. And they were telling me, they said, and they're doing it the right way. They're not carrying on and carrying on with a bunch of nonsense.
Good job with that defense right there. He had it for a minute, but that's all, a minute.
So it's a little split zone for Marshall County. He's able to bend it back there, and Evan Tomlin making a good play over toward their sideline. I wish he wouldn't ride him, man. We like for what they say, shine his shoes up. Right? So what I'd really rather see him do is get down there and make a little better tackle. Hey, again, coverage. You got guys there. They're in the right spot.
That was motion right there. Well, they got it. There was a lot of motion went on last night.
Oh, no doubt.
And there was a lot of just about fisticuffs away from the play last night that wasn't called too.
It's just part of those
let
things.
Them play. That's good.
How and what they see, and we understood coming into Marshall County. That's how it was going to be. This is one of the prouder plays of the night right there. Hey, now that's shining somebody's shoes up, John, and that's exactly the way you draw it up.
Yeah.
So that's the way we practice it.
Can't run if they can't move their feet.
Hard to tell right there during that one, but just didn't get our hats exactly where they're supposed to be, and there were some other problems with that, but we'll get those fixed in the future. So, hey, 14-7, we're getting ready to get the ball back. And and if you'll notice, as we go through it, I can tell you, like Marshall County, hey, flipping fronts a little bit. Another thing that I'm proud of our offense of doing, being able to recognize that and communicate those things together, because it changes the blocking schemes a little bit as you go. So at this point right now, Marshall County, hey, seeing some things that they weren't ready for. All right, seeing something different out of Tullahoma with some different sets. Hey, they're in the process right now of adjusting to those things and getting their kids to understand that. So we'll switch gears again in a minute.
Well, you know, and sometimes adversity brings opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know, and when you can't do what you're used to doing, you have to come up with something else you can do with the tools you have, and every now and then you build a pretty nice box with those tools, you know. So and accomplish your goal, as they'll see as we go into the second quarter here. Tullahoma's still very much in this ball game, physically, mentally, and coaching wise.
Well, you know, kind of like this. When I was a little kid, I had two older cousins, John. They used to pick on me.
Oh, they did.
Oh yeah, they'd pick on me a little bit and take your toys or whatever like that. And so I told my dad. My dad said, "Well, just rough them up and take them back." And I said, "Well, I can't. They're older than me. They're bigger than me." He said, "Sometimes you got to get an equalizer, son." and I didn't understand what he meant. He said, "Go over and get you a stick or something and make it fair."
Get your toy back.
So that's what we're trying to do right now, is find that equalizer. And that's what we're hunting for in this game. We're looking for that equalizer. And, hey, so we found one.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we've just got to continue to be able to change and find another equalizer or get something that works.
There you go. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, "I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care." Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, Coach, we're back, and we've got the football, and it's 14-7, and what are we going to do?
Hey, look, like I said, once again, looking for that equalizer, looking for those things that we can do, trying to tie it all right here together. Again, holding in, and I was so proud of our guys the other night offensively to be able to allow the guys upstairs to take a look, see how Marshall County is aligned. So now you're seeing them in a different little look right there and the four-man front. But Jackson trying to make something kind of out of nothing right there. Let one squeak through, but not allowing the first guy to make anything happen. So another punt, and this one right here, John, was a tough call. We almost did a little something different, right? But just didn't think it was the right time down there on our end. So defensively again, setting in.
He there, look, God, he was there.
Like I said, great job right there by our secondary coming up and making some things. You see us shifting right there and giving them a little different look. Maybe to change their mind a little bit. Deep ball, hey, and look, just a step in behind him there. He does miss it, but hey, amazing job trying to run with that cat.
Close. Good lick right there, too.
That's your boy Hargrove right there coming up and doing exactly what we're asking him to do, shining some shoes up. Great job getting that thing edged up.
But look how you center, look how you middle of the field comes across there and cleans that up quick.
And Tucker's able to see that. These are one of the things that were giving us a fit when they would trade this guy. We had trouble edging it up correctly and being able to get some pressure on. Hey, but look, amazing job again there by Hargrove playing through the hands.
But I mean, and that's some talent he's going up against.
Well, there's no doubt. You see Ryan Denby on that one. So, hey, another thing, a week ago, what are we doing right there? We're jumping off sides when they're freezing us. So, able to hold in there. Like I said, again, real proud of those guys. We flip a call up, we get some pressure on him. Hey, we just can't hold the contain there. And you see Jackson Sheffield here, he's going to get pretty excited.
Blindside block, wasn't it?
That's all right. Hey, look, it's called football. That's why it's not soccer or basketball. It's a little different. Sometimes it can be a judgment call on the official whether that's a penalty or not.
Yeah, I was telling somebody if we did that back in '66 when I played, you'd get a star on your helmet.
Oh, no doubt it'd be that. But
best lick of the game.
You know, now they're on change of possessions, and what they'll call is a defenseless player. All right, so if you can't see it coming, then they'll call a penalty sometimes. So one thing that I tell our guys is we can yell boo, make him look at us first.
Yeah, boo.
Again,
pretty good.
I kind of pin up right here, and amazing. We didn't have either one of our long snappers last night, and I thought we did an amazing job getting the ball back to our guy, Hargrove in the special teams unit.
Now, we could have got that ball back there, couldn't we? And downed it?
Yes.
Before he picked it up?
No, yeah, if we touch it right there, then the ball is down.
Right.
So Marshall County back in that two-back look. All right. And like I said.
Look at there.
Great job of getting
Tucker
white
kid's a
jerseys.
player, isn't he?
Hey, he's getting better. Once he gets his eyes in the right spot, and we'll get his feet following, another great open field tackle. I mean, how many times have we talked about number 9 doing that this morning? So great pressure right here, and I tell you what makes this guy so special. The Teak kid, is even after he scrambled or rattled, he does an amazing job of keeping his eyes downfield. So, like I said, good pickup from Marshall County there.
They seem to do that quite often.
What's that? Yeah.
Marshall County, find a great player somewhere else other than Marshall County.
Well, they do probably. Their recruiting budget may be more than mine. But
they got some kids moving from Georgia to live with Granny. you know.
Hey, those guys.
Aunt Jane and Uncle George.
And another thing that helps out in that, John, is that, hey, when you get to move into another area, hey, if you want to play football, you want to play for somebody who wins. And the guys there at Marshall Camp done a pretty good job of that in the past, 8 to 10 years.
Yes, they have.
So got them ready to punt here again. But just got to be able to find the ball here. Hey, can I have a little trouble right there with it? And that's some sophomore jitters. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Coach Shaw works with those guys catching and returning punts. And Friday night, he said we wouldn't have that problem anymore.
And if he said it, I'd believe it.
There's no doubt about it. So that part of the game will be taken care of. Can now be a lot more solid. So it's 14-7 at the end of that.
At the end of the half, and playing, we're right in there. We're right in there. They've had a couple of good plays, good long plays, and we marched down the field and scored, and we've stopped them.
Well, hey, the scores, you got to think about, so far we've got the kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'll give, I don't want to say it wasn't earned, but not earned as much. Hey, that's one, and then we've got the short field.
Right.
Where we muff a punch. So both of their scores come off of mistakes. That we could have fixed. So, hey, and offensively, what did we do? We came right out, took the opening drive, do exactly what you want to do. Hey, you march it right down the field, and we've maintained the football. We've taken care and valued each possession that we've had. So things like that, if we can continue to do that, right, hey, we get better and better as we go.
That's right. And it's talking about better and better as you go. Look at that right there, folks. That's from the Donut Palace right across from Tullahoma High School. Me, oh, my, oh. Is that good? Coach has got a couple over here. We want to thank them for being our donut sponsor for the last 30 years, 25 years at least. And go by and see them. Great people, great product, right across from Tullahoma High School, the Donut Palace. And want to remember my buddy and Tullahoma Wildcat fan, Max Gerald. He is part of this group of folks, part of this team, part of our family of friends right here. Max passed away a couple years ago, but he's still involved in Tullahoma High School football by supporting this football show through his wife, Ronnie, and we appreciate that and love them both. So with that said, what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the halftime show because the Tullahoma band showed out last night. They look good. Marty Scott's Hometown Body Shop is 513 East Carroll Street, and they have plenty of room to do what needs to be done to your automobile. If your automobile starts out looking like this, bring it to Marty Scott's Hometown Body Shop because they have all the facilities they need and the technical knowledge to fix just about any car that's in any situation.
Hey folks, Marty Scott, Hometown Body Shop here in Tullahoma. Been serving Tullahoma for over 32 years now. Just want to invite you out. If you need any repairs on your car, if you had an accident, we do all work with all the major insurance companies here in town. Be glad to write you an estimate. Daryl will take care of that. If you have any frame damage or anything that more major than a fender bender, Chris, he's been to school on all of that. He'll take care of you. And remember, it's Hometown Body Shop, 513 East Carroll, doing business the hometown way. Y'all come see us.
We showed you the start of the story, we showed you the middle of the story, and now we're going to show you a finished product. But at Hometown Body Shop, nothing's finished until Marty says it is. Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
Clayton's has been Tullahoma's shoe store for over 120 years, and Florence Hall continues that tradition today. We're the only shoe store in town that starts with measuring your foot to make sure you get the perfect fit in a quality shoe. That includes narrow through wide widths for men, women, and children. Clayton Shoes, the family shoe store you'll love.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank. We now offer custom debit cards. Add a picture of your family, your dog, your baby, even your business logo. Carry personal pride in your wallet and remember your family moments every time you swipe your Coffee County Bank debit card. Visit us at 511 North Jackson Street or online at coffeecountybank.com. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, we're kicking off this time.
Hey, ready to go right here. Hey,
look at here.
Catch them on the heels a little bit.
Just about. Look at that. Look at that ball. We were close. Look at it, still close.
Real proud of the execution of that. Hey, and we'll continue to work on some of those things. Now we just got
just barely
make some plays. That's the main thing right here. So we're back in our forefront, and Marshall County operating in a 2x2. Like I said, does a good job moving the ball downfield. Hey, what we're trying to do right there is keep things in front of us. So they'll run a stretch right here, and our guys are sitting on it. That's something that they recognize from practice, and I told you before the show, Marshall County tend to tell us a few things. You'll see Sheffield come off the edge right here, or get ready to come off the edge. That was going to be one of our empty checks throughout the week. So we end up showing that we're coming and then dropping back in coverage, and I think that's a great job. Mm-hmm. Hey, it happens. Pass interference, that's what's going to happen if you're running man-to-man. Again, battling.
We don't run man-to-man that much.
No, sir, not very often. Got Liam Griner there. He got a little tripped up.
And we got lucky.
Like I said, we're going to continue to work on tackling, and they're able to move the sticks right there and get it down inside the 20.
Running hard.
there you see a shift out of us, and they get us on the throwback. Hey, good play by Marshall County.
We not got him out of bounds before he went in, though. Get to play again.
See it. So you see them in the muddle. Later on, they do go for one. I tell you what is odd is the double wing. You know, up top there, you see those two guys?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I hadn't seen anybody do that in quite a while, so that was interesting.
You know, and it didn't rain.
No.
We figured that we had a little rain on the way over there on the windshield and thought, oh boy, here we go. We're going to have a wet one. And it held off.
This is Jarrell Sheffield right here, and one of the first times we've talked about him this year. Jarrell's got some speed right there, and it's going to be a good asset later on down the line.
Now, is he a brother or a cousin?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Not a brother, I know that.
Yeah.
So Marshall County's moved into kind of a 5-1 type look, right? And they twist the edge right there. And thought we did a decent job of picking it up. Just can't quite get it there to Malik Grizzard.
Yeah.
And but again, a good job by our punt team.
Hit that ball pretty
down,
well.
And being able to get down and cover. I mean, again, I'm really proud of these guys up front, sticking with it. Where Marshall County is able to two-platoon some things. And just an amazing catch. We're not allowed. We didn't have that luxury Friday night up front. Just be honest with you, running short on some linemen.
That's a good play right there.
But that's one of those they recognize pre-snap.
That's Tucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Tucker kid.
So being able to recognize pre-snap.
Is he a senior?
No, no. He's a junior. His brother, 13. I mean, his brother was with us last year. His brother also wore 13.
Oh, okay. He was a blonde-headed one, wasn't he?
He changed his hair color multiple times. But yes,
and he was a player.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he's two Tucker boys. We've been blessed. I've been blessed to be able to coach them linebackers. It's been good. 28-7, not where we want to sit, but it's like I told them before. I said, hey, we gotta hold them out and keep rolling. All right, we gotta be able to have a shot in the fourth. I'll tell you that the demeanor on the sideline hasn't changed. People are still excited. I still hear people on the sideline, let's go offense, let's go this. So, last night, if nothing else, I'm telling you, Tullahoma football got a little better. They bonded a little more together.
Right. Adversity's what does it. And, these kids, they might not have won that ball game, but they made some plays better than they made last week. Or week before. You got to grow. Every week you got to grow.
I see it. And you see Delauder directing traffic a little bit. And again, being smart with the football, like he was in the previous play right there. And like I said, just pitch and catch, and it'll come.
He was throwing that 92-mile-an-hour fastball right there.
So now, as you can tell, some of our youth is showing, all right, no doubt about it. And this is what happens, if you're an offensive lineman and we don't get it taken care of correctly.
Right.
So, we leave a guy untouched. And that's a communication thing, and that's also where you take one piece of the offensive line out and you add another one. Those guys still have to be able to communicate and be fluid in what they're doing. So
And when you're in the back, you're the quarterback or whoever's back there, and you see it coming. Go ahead and accept what's getting ready to happen. Don't keep looking for something to do with the ball.
Exactly.
Do this with it.
Exactly.
You know, because you live to play another down. And no young boy wants to do that.
That's right.
And they don't. I didn't. You didn't. You want to be able to make that play, that gets you out of it.
One of them they didn't. That's being a competitor. And
Yes, it is.
To compete.
Yes, it is. There's a fine line there, how you deal with that.
So now we get little Brad Chin, and he's getting ready to.
Getting ready to get lit up here in just a minute.
He's just learning a little bit about high school football. Hey, again. Hey, eyes downfield. He's looking.
Yeah.
Hey, he understands. There's nothing there. Hey, and what you just said took the sack. So, honestly, right now, hey, your team's tired.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, hey, we tell them, hey, we got to be able to go. So
guess what? Next week, when they get in the same situation like this, it's that time in the game, they won't be as tired.
Now, I'm not going to tell you about this ball right here because I saw this one pop out quick. I still can't believe we didn't get it. I think it was like a greased pig. We had about 3 guys take shots at it. But that ball didn't want to go to anybody. Hey, another great pressure, right? And one of the few times in the night you're going to see them behind us with nobody on it. Miscommunication issue. And then with 23 seconds right here left to go in the third, they decided to go for 2. And there's 2 options on that one. One, he forgot that the running clock starts at 30 now, right, instead of 35. So in years past, you had to be up by 35 in order for the clock to run. And this year, it's just 30.
Oh, okay.
30 points. So I don't know if it was that or it's just because it's Thomas Osteen.
You reckon?
And look, I can call his name. I know him well.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this: he'll pay for those 2 points. Will cost him more than 2 points later on down the line.
All right. What we're going to do is take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that
and read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store. Yeah, it makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now, beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham Created Gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, Coach, we got the ball close to our own end zone, headed the other direction.
See it? And so seeing that 5-1 again and trying to figure it out right there. There's another look at your 5-1. So they're trying to get the ball out, but knowing that, hey, we're not going to be able to block all these dudes. And so we get some penalties here. Hey, we're moving the ball. Hey, get it out of the hole right there. And Evan Tomlin with a tough run. All right. And
He's
look,
a tough kid.
Look, it's a lot of tough guys right there. But I'm telling you, hey, able to stay in there and get us about 4. There's a look at Denby right there with about a 2-yard gain. They just not a lot of real estate to work with, but still just getting after it. And again, not a bad ball. Nobody can get it except us, you know? Great idea. I mean, throw it to the guy. So, like I said, real proud of these guys for being able to, hey, take care of the football a little better this week than we have in the past.
Ooh, that's that lick I remember right there.
So
welcome to Lawrence or Marshall County.
Hey, but the kid pops right up.
Oh yeah,
he's ready to roll and continues to go. That's part of it, you know, part of it.
I remember getting up off the ground one time looking through my ear hole.
I understand.
Blood running down both sides of my face, my nose. Wipe it off and keep playing.
That's it. Sometimes you just got to keep going. But so turn it over on downs right there. Now it's time for us to play some defense again. If you'll notice, Marshall County, they've made a lot of substitutions, haven't they? No, they're still starting the bunch in there.
No, they haven't made any substitutions.
Still their guys rolling right there, but guess what? Our guys are still in too. And so you got Jenkins and Bunch in on one. It's got to work on that level again. Yeah. They were tackling up around the shoulder pass. Hey, well, we'd rather be, like I said, shining those shoes up. Great job communicating right there. All right. hey, got us into a good shift. Hey, and we've got people there at the spot. One they can't account for right there. So. So, hey, watch where they spot that ball. So it is back there where he got him down. In high school, hey, once you hit, you're down like that, even if your body rolls over it.
Right.
All right. Hey, but a great job by 29 of there at Marshall County by continuing to run. That's what we tell our kids. Let's make the officials make that decision. You know, keep playing till you.
So if you're on a guy that's down, he's underneath you.
Yeah, you're still.
You're down.
You're still down. They're going to blow you dead.
Yeah.
8 times out of 10. But we tell our guys the same thing that Marshall County's telling theirs. Hey, you get up and keep going. All right, make the decision. Make the official make that decision. Because guess what? They're human, and sometimes they don't.
That's right.
They don't get it right.
That's right. And then sometimes that might be a benefit.
Absolutely.
And that's when you don't say anything.
That's it. That's it.
Let them make a decision. Let them make a bad call. You know, so as long as it's good for us. That's not the way we need to be, though.
No,
But it's all about playing football. Nobody's perfect. You know, a lot of people holler and scream at the officials. They're not out to hurt anybody, or they just doing the best they can, and we're playing a lot of Thursday night games because we don't have enough officials.
Hey, it's a tough job right now, and it's one that a lot of people, I think, they don't want it because of the harassment or whatever else you want to say. Hey, I'd hate to know I went to work every day and got fussed at the whole time by somebody there.
Well, can you imagine doing it on a basketball floor where every one of them's right the closest we are, just about?
Exactly. So I know these dudes. Hey, they're out there doing the best job they can.
Right.
And I thought the crew that we had Friday night, hey, did a good job.
They did well.
We're going to continue to get good crews out.
Okay, so Tullahoma lost this one. Marshall County and Pearl Cone are the only people in our region. We've got 9 teams in our region. They're the only 2 that hadn't lost a ball game.
Yes.
A regional game.
They haven't lost a game in the region.
Yeah, they hadn't lost a game in the region. So don't feel like just because we got beat by Marshall County that the whole deal's all over with here. We're just getting started.
Oh, absolutely. It's like I told the guys the other night. Hey, if we do what we're supposed to do and what we want to do, all right, hey, we'll get a chance to see Marshall County again.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we're looking for. We've got Creekwood coming here Friday night. That's a region game.
Yeah.
Hey,
and they won a game and lost a game.
Yeah, Creekwood. Hey, older football team. Really, really talented football team. But they're a little more senior laden and had a good season last year, of course, but they were really young. So they'll be back in town, and we're looking to reload and go get Creekwood. You know?
See, so I think Creekwood lost their first 2 ball games, non-conference games or non-region games. Then they lost 1 region game, and then they won last night.
Exactly.
So they're 1-3.
Oh, Creekwood got beat by Pearl last night.
Yeah, by Pearl. They won a game last week, I believe.
Yes, but Creekwood, like I said, they'll be a solid competitor.
Yeah.
And you know, coaches sometimes will look ahead. We don't want our kids looking ahead, but I mean, so Creekwood, and then we go to Pearl Cone. You know, so the front side of our schedule, John, is really loaded.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
You've got emotional games, Shelbyville and Coffee. All right, and then you've got important or top region opponents in Marshall, Creekwood, and Pearl.
Yeah.
You know, so those are guys that are going to finish high. Hey, what we've got to do is stay healthy, continue to get better. All right,
and then get all our kids back on the field.
Hey, and then make a run. Yeah. We've got to go get it after I mean, hey, we didn't play 4 quarters of football against Marshall County. I mean, our kids were out there, but we didn't play 4 quarters of great football. We played
But the
great.
next time we see them, we'll be ready to play 4 quarters of football.
But I mean, we play a half. So if we can play the second half like we did the first half and cut out some mistakes, hey, that's great football.
Yes, it is.
All right. And that's what we're hoping to do, what we want to get ready to do when Creekwood comes to town.
Creekwood's coming. Hey, let me ask you a question because my wife has asked me, and you're the man who ought to know. As we get on into the season, we're usually homecoming is after 2 games away. Mm-hmm. We don't have 2 games away. Which game is the homecoming game?
Hillwood.
Hillwood is the homecoming game. Yeah. Okay. I can report that, and I might get an extra biscuit.
Yeah, well, look, whatever I can do to help you out.
Folks, I tell you what, it's Tullahoma Wildcat football. You know, win, lose, or draw, it's one of the greatest things that takes place in this town. It's kept this community bonded and together for years and years and years. And after a state championship season last year, which this gentleman right here had a whole lot to do with, we're reloading, rebuilding, and starting to on the hunt again. And the way we play football here and the way football's coached in this town, it's fun to go watch. It's fun to watch these kids and the enthusiasm that they have and the care for one another and the care that the fans have for them. We travel well. There were a whole lot of folks over in Marshall County last night. And it's a fall thing that happens in this town, like in a whole lot of other towns, but I think it's just a little bit better, a little bit different, and a little bit stronger in this town than a whole lot of them. So you be sure to be part of it. And Coach, have a good week this week, and we'll look forward to seeing you back in our stadium next Friday night, and have Creekwood coming in, and maybe we'll just have a little surprise or 2 for them.
Hey, it's great. It's always nice coming home, and I can't wait to see everybody at the stadium.
Okay, got it. Folks, thanks for watching. This will replay on this evening at 8:30, and we'll play tomorrow afternoon at 4, and it will be on our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel later on this afternoon. And don't forget, tomorrow from 2 until 6 behind the Trinity Lutheran Church, it will be a hootenanny on Don Jones Golf Course, and it's called Picking and Putting, and we're going to have Becky Buller's going to be there, and some of Don's friends from Nashville. Jerry Fox is going to be there. Hope Jim Sartain's going to be there, and some of the great songwriters and pickers from around this area. And come, it's a fundraiser to have a food truck, music. Bring, if it's not raining, bring a beach blanket, bring lawn chairs, bring your kids. And if it is raining, we'll be either on the back porch of the church or inside the gym. So come help us make Alzheimer's a memory. It's 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and from 2 to 6, and it's just old acoustic music, no electric wah-wah. This is all fun, good, family, clean, healthy music, songs about loving and healing and not no killing. We're talking about killing.
That sounds
We're going to
like
be
good
talking
stuff.
about loving. So come see us tomorrow afternoon. And with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show.